will say, Hoosier Conference, there are 8 teams participating tonight. In the Pioneer Conference, there are 6 teams participating tonight. That's girls basketball. And you're probably hearing the public address right now. That's Chad Nickum. Chad Nickum, I tell you what, a pretty good man. He's going to ask everyone to rise right now as we listen to our national anthem. We'll set this down. Can you see by dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's gleam? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran, the numbers began, gave through the night that our flag was still there. All sang us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. What a sound. Memorex or not. Sounded good. National anthem performed right here. We'll mention the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. We'll mention for the visiting team on the scoreboard, going to be the Lady Owls of Muncie Burris. They'll start like this. Wearing number 3, 5'5" senior. Number 3 is Constance Prater. Also starting wearing number 15, 5'5" junior. That's Jenna Lips. Wearing number 20, she's 5'8", she's a freshman. Number 20 is Emily Adamdomowicz. We'll work on that name. They told me once. I'll get that down. But we'll also mention wearing number 35, 5'10" senior. Number 35 is DeKayla Elliott. Wearing number 45 is the 5'8" senior. Number 45 is Ambria Rankin. Now we'll mention the starting lineup for the Hamilton Heights Huskies. We'll first mention the head coach for Muncie Burris, Lady Owls, is Dave Harmon. Now for the Hamilton Heights Lady Huskies, they'll start like this. Wearing number 3, 5'7", sophomore. Number 3 is Jillian Oswald. Wearing number 5, a 5'7" junior. Number 5 is Bailey Runner. Wearing number 13, a 5'6" junior. Number 13 is Peyton Gissette. Wearing number 20, a 5'10" senior. Number 20 is Lauren Wiley. And wearing number 21, a 5'10" senior. Number 21 is Abby Christensen. The head coach for the Lady Huskies. Working in year number 3 is Keegan Cherry. Going to mention the starting lineups. We'll also mention a little bit about what's going on in the Hoosier Conference. Girls basketball tonight, game night. We'll mention on Saturday, that's tonight, February 2nd. We'll mention Western. Western going against Mechanic-Wall tonight at 6 p.m. at Frankfort High School, sectional number 20. Also happening tonight is Northwestern at West Lafayette. That's game 2 at Frankfort tonight. We'll also mention Muncie Burris versus Hamilton Heights, 6 p.m. start right here at Newcastle High School, sectional 24, Class 3A. We'll mention in Class 2A, sectional 37, Lewis Cass Kings going against Manchester tonight, 7:30 at Manchester. Class 2A, sectional 38, Delphi going against Central Catholic at Central Catholic. That's a 6 p.m. start time. Class 2A, sectional 39, Tipton at Taylor tonight, 6 p.m. That's at Madison Grant. Class 3A, sectional 18, Hanover Central going against Twin Lakes tonight, 6:30 start time at Hanover Central. And sectional 25, Class 3A, that's North Montgomery going against Benton Central, 7:30 start time at Southmont High School. They're going to jump it up here in a moment. We're going to see number 20 for Hamilton Heights. I think the toss is up in the air, and they controlled by Hamilton Heights. She was going against number 45, Ambria Rankin. Ball's in the front court. Working the left side now, back across the top, Jillian Oswald. They'll move the basketball. Double team. She'll try to work out of it. She'll dribble out of it. Out top to Desette. She'll move the basketball back out top near the center circle. They'll slow the pace. They'll hand off right there to Bailey Runner. Back to Jillian Oswald. Now back in front of the bench area for the Lady Owls. Touches the hands of Desette. She'll get the ball back. She'll work it down low. They'll go off the glass. 2-point bucket. Good. Credit the bucket, Lauren Wiley. It's a 2-0 contest. Crossing the timeline with the basketball. Wearing number 3, Constance Prater. She'll work it left side with the basketball. Emily. We'll just call her Emily for the time being. She's got a name. I tell you what, she's a freshman. She's got years to put behind her. So they're working back to the other direction. They go baseline. Bounce pass going to be intercepted by Hamilton Heights. Number 13 that was picked up right there by Peyton. Just sat there in the front court now. Working the left side with the basketball out top, Jillian Oswald. Left side behind the arc. They'll move it to Desette to the corner now to Bailey Runner. Back to Desette. They'll bring the ball back out. Moving their feet. They're working the zone. They're going from the corner. 3-point land. Shot wouldn't go. Bailey Runner. Rebound secured by Muncie Burris, number 45, and Bria Rankin. They're working across the timeline. 2-0 contest. 6:33 on the game clock. We're in the first quarter. They're working down low. Turnaround jumper. Nearly win. Number 35, DeKayla Elliott. DeKayla Elliott shot wouldn't go. They go coast to coast with the basketball, and Bailey Runner goes off glass right side. 2-point bucket. It's 4-0. Hamilton Heights in front. Crossing the timeline with the basketball out near the center circle on the stationary dribble, number 20, Emily Adam-Domowicz. So they'll work it back around. They're working behind the arc. They'll try it left side to move the basketball. Touches the hand to Kayla Elliott. She'll kick it back out. She'll be on the dribble now. So bringing out top. 3-point land. Got the bucket. Good. 15, Jenna List from 3-point land. It's a 4-3 contest. Hamilton Heights by 1. They're working across the timeline. Works it left side, Jillian Oswald. Works behind the arc on the left. They'll work it to Desette to the corner to Bailey Runner. Back to Desette. Back out top. They'll dish it down low with Jillian to the corner. Moving the basketball. Left elbow extended. 3-point shot when you go for Peyton Desette. Rebound secured. Lady Owls credit the rebound. 14, Jenna List. Across the timeline, working out top, guarding the basketball is Bailey Runner. On the dribble, stationary pretty much right there, working the basketball. Emily Adam-Domowicz. They're working back around, a little bit of a bump, a little bit of a friction, no call foul. No foul call, I should say. They'll go outside the arc, shot on the way, wouldn't go. Rebound out of there, that shot taken by 35 to Kayla Elliott. The board secured by Desette. Ball's in the front court. On the dribble now, left side, Jillian Oswald. They'll go to the corner. Desette's pass to Bailey Runner. Cross court double skip. They'll work it right side. She'll go elbow right side. Shot in the air. Got the bucket. Jillian Oswald with the bucket is 6'3". 4:42 left here in the first quarter. Working it across the timeline with the basketball. Constance Prater. She's a senior, 5'5". They'll bounce it in. They'll work it back out to Prater. She'll go baseline. Picked up in a hurry right there by Jillian Oswald. They'll dish it off in the paint. Shot on the way. Wouldn't go. She'll go to the foul line. We'll see our first foul shots of the ball game. Going to the foul line going to be number 35, DeKayla Elliott. She's been there 113 times prior to this one. She'll look on the foul stripe right now. She'll eye the first one. Take some time and she'll float it in. Got the first one. DeKayla Elliott. Fouls whistle. First foul of the ball game is Bailey Runner. She picked up her first. So first shot goes in. It's 6-4. DeKayla Elliott, 67% free throw shooter. In a rim around, fall off, go out of bounds. And they'll say it belongs to Hamilton Heights. Last touch by the Lady Owls. Down low. So they'll work the basketball in. Brought in by Wiley. She'll get it in. Bailey Runner. They'll work the right side. Jillian Oswald. Right elbow. They're working inside the paint right there. Left-handed floater off the glass. Got the bucket. Lauren Wiley got the bucket. And it's an 8-4 contest. Ball's in their front court. Hamilton Heights in front. 4:05 on the game clock. They'll work it left side with the basketball. Crossing over for 20, Emily Adam-Domowicz. They'll work it left elbow extended. They'll work it into paint. Spin move back out top to move the basketball. Out top, left elbow extended, 15, Jenna lifts. Out top, they'll reset the offense with number 3, Constance Prater. Constance Prater, 6.7 per game average. She's the ball handler. She'll work it across the lane right there. DeKayla. You get called for traveling violation. DeKayla Elliott going to give the ball back to Hamilton Heights. Going to be brought in by Lauren Wiley. She'll bounce pass in a couple times. They're going to call a timeout, evidently. They'll bring the ball back in. Timeout, Muncie Burris. And we'll mention a little bit about the Pioneer Conference. Game night girls sectional tonight, happening on the second day of February. Muncie Burris versus Hamilton Heights here at Newcastle, 6 p.m. start. Covenant Christian, a 2A game, sectional 43. They're against Shortridge tonight, 7 p.m. happening at Speedway. Couple of the rest of them are 1A contest. Liberty Christian at Daleville, 6 p.m. at Southern Wells. Seton Catholic versus Blue River, 6 p.m. at Randolph Southern. Bethesda Christian at University tonight, 7:30 start time. Bethesda Christian. And Greenwood Christian at Tinley, 7:30 start time, also at Greenwood Christian. That's the Pioneer Conference where the girls are playing tonight. Tipped away, Hamilton Heights lost the handle. Going to give it away in the front court. Going to give it back to Muncie Burris. Muncie Burris works it down low. Shot wouldn't go. Looking for a foul. No foul called. To Kayla Elliott. Going back the other direction off the glass. Got the bucket to go. Number 5. That's Bailey Runner with the 2-point bucket in the paint right side of the glass. 10-4 contest. Out top with the basketball on the dribble. So working out top, double team, good steal. Hands in the face, reaches up, a pass made. Point blank range. And Bailey Runner comes up with the basketball, point blank range on a good defensive move. The ball goes out of bounds. It's last touched by the Lady Owls. Going to be brought in by Lauren Wiley. Just into the backcourt. She'll toss it in to Bailey Runner. Bailey Runner works at left side. They're working around the perimeter, left side, out top. They're working to Dissette, now the corner. Bailey Runner back to Dissette. They'll bring the ball back around the perimeter. Jillian Oswald back to the corner, 3-point shot in the air. Bailey Runner off the mark, wouldn't go. Fighting for the board. Bailey Runner comes up with a rebound. Dishes off. Peyton Dissette, she'll go in the paint. She'll take a shot. Wouldn't go. Peyton Dissette will go through the foul line. She'll shoot twice. Fouled in the act of shooting. Foul's going to be whistled on Muncie Burris, number 20, Emily Adam Domowicz. And a first shot wouldn't go for Peyton Dissette. Substitution checking in the ball game. We're going to see number 2, Hannah Hauser, 5'8" sophomore, checking in. I believe we'll double check that, but the second shot good. Got the back end of a 2-shot foul. That's Dissette at the foul line. 11-4 contest. Across the timeline with the basketball. Working out shot top, dipped away and lost the handle. Going back the other direction, Hamilton Heights. Coast to coast. Jillian Oswald off the glass, right side, 2-point bucket. 13-4. 2:16 on the game clock. We're in the first quarter. Game 1 here on a Saturday evening. There'll be a game 2. And then that game 2 is going to happen. It's going to be Newcastle and Jay County. Out top, free throw line, shot wouldn't go. Taken by DeKayla Elliott. Rebound, Hamilton Heights, secured by Bailey Runner. She'll work it right side to take a 3-point shot. Left elbow extended, wouldn't go for Jillian Oswald. Rebound to Wiley. She'll dish it off, but it's set. We'll go left side of the glass, a right-handed layup. But you don't rate them, you count them. 15-4 contest. 1:37 on the game clock. Out top, might have got away a step there. No call. Out top, there was DeKayla Elliott, now back out top. 45 in Bria Rankin. She'll drive in off the paint, off the glass, I should say. In the paint. She'll go to the foul line. Shot wouldn't go. She'll get 2 shots at the foul line. Foul's going to be whistled. Hamilton Heights 21, Abby Christensen. She'll pick up her first. 45 in Bria Rankin. First shot, rims out, wouldn't go. And Bria Rankin, she's 19 for 45 now on the season. Going back, entering the ball game for Hamilton Heights, we're going to see number 32, Haley Champion, a 5'8" junior. She's down low on the block. Second shot goes in for Ambria Rankin. 15-5 the score on the scoreboard. 1:26 left here in the first quarter of play. Going to dribble it in, crossing the timeline with the basketball, Bailey Runner. She'll work it left side. She'll work it left side with the pass to Dissette behind the arc. She'll pick up her dribble, work it back left side to Jillian Oswald. She'll work it down low to Wiley in the paint. She'll dish off. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken there by 32, Haley Champion. Hamilton Heights gets the rebound. They'll have a new chance in the front court with the basketball. Wiley going to cross the lane. She'll go off the glass. She got fouled. Wiley going to earn a trip to the stripe. That's Lauren Wiley, a 5'10 senior. She's going to shoot twice. Foul's going to be whistled on the Lady Owls. They're going to whistle this one on number 35, DeKayla Elliott. She'll pick up her first foul in the ball game. She'll eye the first one. Lauren Wiley rimmed around, fell in. Follow through, probably got that one done. She rimmed around, hit the rim, and bounced off the glass. So she'll get one more. Lauren Wiley's second shot rimmed around, nearly about the same. Got a friendly roll, got both of them, 17-5. Hamilton Heights in front. We're under a minute. 54 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out top of the basketball on the dribble. Out top being guarded there by Jillian Oswald. They go down low on the block. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken, DeKayla Elliott. She saw some friction. Might have seen some myself. No call. They'll go baseline. Shot wouldn't go. Three-point land. Jillian Oswald, that was in front of the Lady Owls bench. They go back the other direction. 29 seconds left during the quarter. On the dribble, out top of the basketball, number 2, Hannah Hauser, a 5'8 sophomore. Moves it left side, 13, Elena Jones in the ball game. Elena Jones, a freshman, 5'8", stealing the basketball, going the other direction. Is Bailey Runner to go uncontested off the glass. 2-point bucket, coast to coast, after the steal by Runner. 6 seconds left. Front court with the basketball. Lady Owls, long 3-point shot near the buzzer, wouldn't go. Baseball shot at the other end. Pretty good pass. It was actually a pretty good shot. Number 5, Bailey Runner. Her shot wouldn't go. We'll go to the end of the first quarter. We'll mention at the end of 1, Hamilton Heights 19, Muncie Burris 5. And then we'll also let you know that this game is in part being brought to you by Main Street Mortgage, a full local. It's a local full-service mortgage broker located in Cicero. Brian Baer has more than 20-plus years of mortgage loan origination experience. Brian offers a full array of mortgage products from no money down to 20% down conventional mortgage loans. He offers personal customer service, expert knowledge of all mortgage loans, and the lowest interest rates you will find. You can call today and start saving money now. 317-420-5192. Again, that's 317-420-5192. Brian Baer and Main Street Mortgage, a good combination. So we'll mention, getting ready to start the second quarter. This game is being simulcast. You can catch this game as a simulcast, HamiltonCountyTV.com, any Internet Connect device. You can go to www.hctv1.com. You can also find them on Twitter and Facebook. Back the other end, shot wouldn't go. Inbound right there. First possession wouldn't go for Muncie Burris. Shot taken by number 3, Constance Prater. Back the other direction, Hamilton Heights in the front court. She'll work it down low. Michaela Moran in the ball game. Michaela Moran wears number 42. She'll go to the foul line. She's a 6'2" freshman. She'll go to the foul line. She'll shoot a couple. And we'll mention that foul was whistled on number 13, Elena Jones. She has 1 in the contest. Team foul number 4, Hamilton Heights with 2 thus far. First shot, rimmed around, got a friendly roll. Got the first one, number 42, Michaela Moran, working on that average. Entering the ball game, we'll see once again. Going to be number 45, Ambria Rankin. Taking a breather is number 2, Hannah Hauser for Muncie Burris. She'll eye the second one. She'll fly it. It'll bounce out long off the rim. Wouldn't go. Got the first shot to go. It's 20-5. Ball's in the front court. Crossing the timeline now. Muncie Burris, point guard. They'll work it with Constance Prater. Down low to Elliott. On the free throw line, I should say. Works the right side. 45, Ambria Rankin. Down low off the glass, got the bucket. Credit to shot, Ambria Rankin. She averages 5.9, got the bucket. 20-7. 7:12 left here in the first half. We're in the second quarter. We're at Newcastle High School. What a wonderful place to play basketball. A lot have been here before us. Down low, they're working off the glass. Good pass and a good bucket. Credit to shot. 42, Michaela Moran. Trying to bring the ball in from the backcourt. Might have stepped over the end line. Not quite sure. They're going to give the ball back, I believe, to Hamilton Heights. So the Huskies will bring it in underneath their own bucket, left of the bucket on their own baseline. It'll be brought in right there, looking to get it in to the backcourt. They'll get it to Peyton Dissett. She'll almost straddle the middle court line, and she's okay. It was not in over and back. They go baseline on the dribble. Bailey Runner should go off the glass, got the bucket. Bailey Runner going to get fouled. She'll get one more. Bailey Runner going to get to the free throw line. The foul's going to be whistled. Number 13, that's Elena Jones. She'll pick up number 2 in the ball game. 3-point play opportunity, rimmed around, fell in. Bailey Runner hits the line. That's her 129th free throw on the season. She's shooting 88%. 114 are good. So Hamilton Heights inbound the basket, working the defense right there. Back in the game for Hamilton Heights is 21, Abby Christensen. They throw the ball away in the front court for the Lady Owls. Back the other direction, Dissett. They're working down low off the glass. Rimmed around, got in. 2-point bucket. Michaela Moran gets the bucket. It's 27-7. Lady Owls going to bring it across the timeline, left side of the court. In front of the scorer's bench. I'm working opposite the scorer's bench tonight. Don't mind this. This is a wonderful seat. So we're going to get in the paint. Right there. They go off the glass. Shot when you go. 35 to Kayla Elliott. Rebound secured by Hamilton Heights. I believe it was secured by Michaela Moran. She outlets to Bailey Runner. They're working the right side. Jillian Oswald. In the front court. They're working down low again. Got the bucket. Michaela Moran. 6'2" freshman. Pretty good volleyball player also. They're working outside right there. Trying to steal the basketball at midcourt with Jillian Oswald. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to inbound substitution. Substitution right now we're going to see back in the game for Muncie Burris. Number 20, Emily Adams-Domowicz. And I'm taking a breather is number 3, Constance Prater. In the front court of the basketball, Lady Owls. Lady Owls on the dribble out top, being guarded right there by number 3, Jillian Oswald. With the basketball is Adams-Domowicz. She'll go just outside the paint, off the glass, shot wouldn't go. Rebound tried to be secured by Elena Jones, finally picked up by Hamilton Heights before it went out of bounds in front of their own bench. Picked up by Bailey Runner. Hesitation dribble. She'll work her right side near the corner. She'll work to Dissett. Corner shot on the way. Bailey Runner rimmed out, wouldn't go. Fighting for the board right there. Board's loose. It's on the floor. They're going to tie it up right there. Pretty customary. Ball goes on the floor. And most of the time in a girls' basketball game, it's going to be a jump ball. They call it alternate possession. Going to give this ball to Hamilton Heights. 5:07 on the game clock. Going to be brought in left of the bucket. Michaela Moran. She'll bring it in behind the three-point line. Jillian Oswald. She'll dish it off right there. Just set to the corner once again to Bailey Runner. She'll knock it down low in the paint. Got to get out of the paint. Working around that work to Michaela. Touches the hands of Dissett. Now back left side to Christensen. Now back out top. They'll reset the offense. Jillian Oswald going to pass it right side. Bailey Runner now out top to Dissett. Adjacent to her left side of the gym floor. They're working to Jillian Oswald. Now behind the arc near the corner. Bailey Runner. They're working down low. Michaela Moran. She'll dish it down low. She'll get the assist and credit the bucket to Abby Christensen. 31-7. Ball's in the front court. 4:25 on the game clock. Working the left side with the basketball. Number 20, Adams-Domowicz. Out top guarding the basketball right there with Jillian Oswald. She got the ball back. She picked up her dribble. Teammate gave her the dribble back. She worked it right side. Ball's in the hands of Kayla Elliott. Lost the handle. Might have been a foot trip. No call. They'll go back off the glass. Hamilton Heights gets the bucket. Credit the bucket. Number 3, Jillian Oswald. 33-7. Just inside 4 minutes left here in the first half, or I should say second quarter. Ball's working around, though, picks up her dribble right there. Jenna lifts. Cross-court pass Shot wouldn't go. They go back up, but the shot wouldn't go, and Michaela Moran going to pick up her first foul of the ball game. Down low, took the shot. Shot was taken by number 20, Emily Adamowicz. I think I got that right on that one. Adamowicz, she's going to shoot twice. First shot up and good. Adamowicz steps to the line shooting 59%. Multiple substitutions here, too many for me to mention. We'll talk about the girls as they play the game. 3:45 on the game clock. 33-8. Adamowicz will have one more. She's now 24 for 39 on the season. Got both of them. We brought in by Wiley. Dishes it in to Bailey Runner. They'll work it in to Jillian Oswald. Left corner. They'll move it back in the ball game for Lady Huskies, Chloe Henderson. 5'9" junior. She wears number 24. They'll work it down low. Tipped away. Henderson picks up the loose ball. She'll kick it back to the corner, near the corner, and Bailey Runner. She'll work it down low, skip pass. They'll work it down low. They'll try the shot. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken by Lauren Wiley. Going back the other direction. Muncie Burris with the basketball. In the front court, going to dribble it left side with the basketball is Adamowicz. It's Emily Adamowicz, the 5'8" freshman. See, well, once you can figure out a name and how to say it, sometimes it could be fun to say it. But anyway, like Degan Colbin tipped it. But back the other direction. Back to behind the arc with the basketball, Adamowicz. Outside with the basketball. 2:51 on the game clock. We're in the second quarter, 33-9. They'll dribble the basketball now. They'll tip it back out and be stolen. Tipped up and stolen by Jillian Oswald. It's going to be a bump foul. We'll double check what this is going to be. They're just going to say ball went out of bounds. A lot of friction there. But everybody's safe. No foul call. They give the ball back to Hamilton Heights. So they bring it across the timeline with a bounce pass. Jillian Oswald. She'll work her right side with the basketball. Now back left. Chloe Henderson to the corner. Bailey Runner back to Chloe. Out top. She'll work her right side. Jillian Oswald. They'll work it down low. Pass pretty tall. Saving the basketball. Trying to was Bailey Runner. A little bit tall. Trying to get it to Lauren Wiley. Ball was not intended for Bailey, but Bailey nearly kept the ball from going out of bounds. It hit the baseline. Going to give it back to Muncie Burris. Back in the ball game for Muncie Burris, we're going to see number 15, Jenna Liss. She's a 5'5" junior. Crossing the timeline with the basketball. Lady Owls on the dribble in front of the scorer's bench. They'll work it left side. They'll dish it off, and Bria Rankin, where's number 45? Working against her right there defensively is Abby Christensen. They're working left elbow with the basketball. That's DeKayla Elliott. Can pass it a little lost to handle. Picked up by Hamilton Heights. Bailey Runner on the dribble. Kicks it back out top. Abby Christensen. She'll dish it off to Lauren Wiley. 3-point land. Shot in the air. Short off the rim. Wouldn't go. Left elbow extended. That was Jillian Oswald. Back the other direction. It's picked up by DeKayla Elliott. And the Lady Owls try to go coast to coast. No foul called. DeKayla Elliott. Wow. But anyway, she'll go back and play D. Not a lot of complaining going on. She plays the game. So 1:27 on the game clock. 33-9. They'll work cross-court skip pass, opposite corner baseline. They give it to Bailey, back to Chloe. Chloe tries to get it in to Jillian Oswald, just chipped away and going back the other direction. Left elbow, they'll take a shot. Good. Number 3, Constance Prater gets the bucket. Going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to see entering the ball game back for Hamilton Heights after this timeout. Number 13, Peyton Doucette. And then we'll also mention that this ball game is being brought to you by PutMeInSports.com. It's being simulcast Hamilton County TV. You can capture the game from the simulcast at www.hctv1.com. You can get the ball game at hctv1.com on smartphone. So they're going to bring the ball in left to the bucket. It'll be brought in by Lauren Wiley. She'll toss it in to Bailey Runner. Runner going to cross the timeline. She'll work it right side in front of the scorer's bench. Jillian Oswald on the right side down low. Peyton Doucette to the corner. Bailey Runner now back to work it around the perimeter once again. Jillian Oswald back out top. She'll work her right side. Peyton Doucette. She'll dribble inside, kick the ball back out. going to be a push foul. Push foul, the set hits the deck. And it wasn't much of a foul, but enough to call a foul. And the foul is going to be whistled on number 3, Constance Prater. She's got her first foul in the ball game. Team foul number 6 for Muncie Burris. Next common foul, Muncie Burris will put Hamilton Heights on the line. We're under a minute. 44 seconds. They'll go left side bounce pass. Working it back around into paint. Free throw line. They're working down baseline. Shot on the way, wouldn't go. Just set from about 12 feet. Capturing the board right there off of her shot, number 21, Abby Christensen. They'll reset the offense. Bailey runner pass it right side for the scores bench. Jillian Oswald, they'll work a right side bounce pass to Dissett back to Oswald near the center circle. Looking for the final shot of the half. Second quarter, 14 seconds left in the quarter. Out top, getting some instruction from Coach Tegan Sherry. She'll dribble left. They'll start the approach. 5 seconds left. Elbow. She'll kick it to the corner. Back out top. Left elbow extended. Shot off the mark. Wouldn't go. Just short on line, but just short. Shot taken by Peyton Dissett. We'll go to halftime. 10-minute intermission. 33-11. Both teams going to walk to their respective locker rooms. It's right there in the tunnel, up the stairway. Kind of reminds you of the old Market Square Arena. That's been gone for not too long, but a very nice place to play basketball here. Some prominent names have been here, as mentioned before us. Kent Benson, Steve Alford, Sam Alford. So we'll mention this game is also, in parts, being brought to you by Lisa Stokes Bear. Real estate wouldn't be real estate without a real estate professional like Lisa Stokes Bear. Lisa Stokes Bear is proud to assist you with your current and future real estate needs. You can call Lisa Stokes Bear or send her a text message at 317-513-4086. Again, that's 317-513-4086. Lisa is a member of Century 21 Sheets. That's in Carmel, Indiana. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Indiana Express Rentals. Indiana Express Rentals, that's right there in Noblesville, 1708 South 8th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. You can dial them there at 317-773-4800. They're authorized dealer for Penske Truck Rentals, one-way and local for households and businesses. Cargo vans up to 26 feet. Commercial with lift gates. We'll also mention they have a full line of moving supplies. They're locally owned and operated since 1998. Owner is on site daily. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturday, they're open 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. That's Indiana Express Rentals on the south edge of Noblesville. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Adler Attorneys. Attorney at Law. They provide family law, personal injury, criminal defense, estate planning, litigation, appellate appeals, bankruptcy, and real estate law. Personal service, dependable counsel. That's Raymond M. Adler, Seth R. Wilson. They're located at 136 South 9th Street, Noblesville, Indiana, 46060. If you'd like to send Ray Adler an email, you can. Ray at NoblesvilleAttorney.com. Again, that's Ray at NoblesvilleAttorney.com. We'll mention you can dial them up at 317-773-1974. They have free initial consultation. That's Adler Attorneys in Noblesville. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by the Adler Building. If you're looking for office space, the Adler Building has office space available. Conference room availability, should that become a need. That's the Adler building right there in downtown Noblesville, Indiana. Just a block southeast of the Hamilton County Courthouse Square at 9th and Maple Street. You can reach them by dialing 317-773-1974. Again, for inquiries, you can dial them at 317-773-1974. That's the Adler building in Noblesville. 27, 28 years ago, the building was occupied by the First Christian Church. Mr. Ray Adler has made a good thing out of that church, and we'll mention the First Christian Church has since moved out to Harriman Boulevard, and that's where you'll find the First Christian Church of Noblesville. We'll also mention this game is being brought to you by Noblesville Trophies at 1720 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. Your one-stop shopping trip for trophies, plaques, and awards. Visit Noblesville Trophies at the south edge of Noblesville, where the customer finishes first. On the web, you can find them at NoblesvilleTrophies.com. They're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can dial them up at 317-773-7391. That's Noblesville Trophies in Noblesville. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Sign Production. A business with a good sign is a sign of good business. Computer-generated, painted, and sandblasted signs, billboard advertising, large format signage, vehicle graphics and lettering, banners and window lettering. Sign Production since 1985, located at 105 West Main Street, Arcadia, Indiana, 317-984-3765. If you'd like to dial them up by cell phone or send a text message, 317-946-2424. That's Sign Production in Arcadia. We'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by PutMeInSports.com since 2008. PutMeInSports.com has been bringing internet radio high school sports to the listening ears of the IHSAA fans. Football in the fall, basketball in the winter, and baseball has begun with the planning of some games that will happen in the month of March. Late March, we'll be in Tennessee covering baseball for Lafayette Central Catholic. And we'll also mention we welcome you to continue listening to high school sports. And we thank you for listening to PutMeInSports.com. That's PutMeInSports.com since 2008. And as mentioned, this game is also being simulcast by HamiltonCountyTV.com. You can listen live or you can listen on demand. Any Internet Connect device at HamiltonCountyTV.com. You can go to www.hctv1.com. You can find them on Twitter and Facebook. PutMeInSports.com. Internet radio sports. Football, basketball, baseball. We thank you for listening. We'll also mention, with 2:34 left here in the intermission, Hamilton Heights back on the floor. They'll take some shots. Right there, they'll work from a couple lines. This game also being brought to you by FritzandFishers.com since 1983. Great cars, great prices, and great customers. You can dial them up at 317-842-2228. That's right there at their Fishers dealership. We'll also mention they have two Hamilton County locations. Again, Fritz and Fishers at 8599 East 116th Street, Fishers, Indiana. Now the Lady Owls from Muncie Burris going to enter the floor, take some warm-up shots. And we'll also mention Fritz in Noblesville, located at 2400 Westfield Road in Noblesville, Indiana. That's right there between Westfield and Noblesville. We'll mention you can explore their quality used car inventory. FritzandFishers.com. That's FRITZ. This game is also being brought to you by Discount Copies. Discount Copies, 317-773-8783. They're located at 100 Mensa Drive, Noblesville, Indiana. You can dial them up right there by facsimile, 317-773-9050. They're family-owned and operated. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. They're open on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's Discount Copies. That's on the west edge of Noblesville behind Pizza Hut. And we'll also mention McCreary Concrete Products Incorporated, bringing this contest to you, Rushville and Tipton. And they're going to inbound the basketball here in a moment. We'll let you know that you can dial them up in Tipton. McCreary Concrete Products Incorporated, 765-675-2657. We're going to inbound the basketball here in a moment. We'll also mention you can go to McCrearyConcrete.com. That's McCreary. You can call McCreary for your next concrete pour. So that's commercial. So they're working in right there in the backcourt, going to be brought in. Possession, third quarter, belongs to Muncie Burris. They inbound the basketball. Constance Prater give the ball right back to Adamowicz. Back out top on the dribble. Adamowicz works at left side behind the arc, being guarded right there by Christensen. They'll move the basketball out top. That's Prater. Prater with the dribble, working against Jillian Oswald. On the dribble, they'll work it to the corner. DeKayla Elliott kicks it off. Left elbow extended shot when you go three-point land. Shot taken by Jenna List. Back the other direction after the board by Bailey Runner. They'll reset the offense. They'll work on the left side. They'll go across the lane right there. Peyton Dissett finds an opening, goes off the glass in the lane. About a 12-footer, got the bucket. 35-11. Hamilton Heights in front. They're going to cross the timeline with the basketball. Muncie Burris Lady Owls. Out top of the basketball, she'll work at right side. Number 20, Emily Adamowicz. Going to be a kick. Ball's going to stay in the front court. I believe it was a kick. I'll look up. They're going to give the ball back to the Lady Owls. It's going to be an opportunity to take a little breather. They'll inbound the basketball right here in the front court. Back to Adamowicz. On the dribble, stationary. Working loosely off of her is Bailey Runner. They'll bounce it. Left side, working in the paint right there. DeKayla Elliott, shot when you go. Rebound secured by Lauren Wiley. She'll dish it off point guard. Bailey Runner. She'll pass it across the timeline, left side of the floor, to Jillian Oswald. Now back to Bailey behind the arc. They'll work it back, give the ball back to Peyton Dissett behind the arc. Now back out top, Bailey Runner. Right side, they give it to Jillian Oswald. Inside the paint, I should say inside the arc. She'll ditch it back, give it to Lauren Wiley. Now back out top to Jillian Oswald, and they'll reset the offense. With the basketball, working at right side. Guarding her, it's 15, Jenna List. Working the basketball now back out top. It's Bailey Runner. Got some hands going on. Got some reciprocation, not a whole lot, but they're just playing the game. They're working the left side with the basketball. With the basketball now back out top. With the basketball is left side behind the arc. They work to Dissett. Bailey Runner dishes it down low, gets it to Lauren Wiley. Back to the corner. Coming in off the glass, got the bucket. Good, Peyton Dissett. It's a 37-11 contest. 5:50 left here in the third quarter. Working on the left side, now right side with the basketball. They're working back around Adamowicz to DeKayla Elliott. Elbow, she'll give it right back to Adamowicz. Now move the basketball, 13, Elena Jones. They'll try to tap it down low. Finally picked up. Constance Prater went for the shot. Wouldn't get it, but she got fouled. Pretty good carom right here. Constance Prater picked up the loose ball just outside the paint right side. Shot wouldn't go, but she'll go to the foul line. Foul's going to be whistled on number 5, Bailey Runner. Bailey's got 2 in the ball game. First shot short off the rim, wouldn't go. Number 3, Constance Prater. She's working on that average. She'll get the good knee bend here. She's working on it. She'll bounce a couple times, and she'll bounce again. She'll fire it. It rims out, wouldn't go. Rebound fought for, last touched by Hamilton Heights. Going to stay in the front court. Adamowicz was there, but they're going to say the ball was last touch, I believe, by Bailey Runner. Has a strong carry. There's a short hop. So they'll bring the ball back in from the side court, brought in by the Lady Owls in their own front court. So we're back in. DeKayla with the basketball. That's DeKayla Elliott. DeKayla Elliott, she's got some good stats. 11.4 average rebounds per game is more than twice as many as a teammate. So that ball goes out of bounds. Karem's out of bounds. Belongs back to Hamilton Heights. They'll bring it in from the backcourt. Can be brought in right here, number 3, Jillian Oswald. They'll work her right side. They'll go baseline with the basketball. They're going to pick up her dribble. That's Peyton Dissett. Back out top to Bailey. She'll drive the lane. She'll go left side off the glass. Left-handed layup. Good. Bailey Runner for 2. It's 39-11. 4:55 on the game clock. Ball's in the front court. Constance Prater going to work it out top to DeKayla Elliott. DeKayla Elliott on the dribble. She'll cross over. She'll take a shot near the elbow, right side. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound secured by Hamilton Heights. They'll dish it off right there. They'll bring it across the timeline with number 3, Jillian Oswald. Crossing the timeline, going to veer it left. Working behind the arc, passes off to Bailey Runner. She'll dribble the lane. She'll go off the glass. Let's see if they'll count it, and they will. A little bit of a continuance there, not much. They count the bucket. She got the bucket. She'll go for the three-point play. Hamilton Heights going to substitute in with number 42, Michaela Moran. Also in the ball game for the Lady Owls, number 45, Ambria Rankin. So taking a breather for the Huskies is Abby Christensen. Taking a breather, 35, DeKayla Elliott. Three-point play is good for Bailey Runner. 42-11. Crossing the timeline with the basketball. Stationary dribble. Constance Prater. Some friction, no call. They'll work it back out elbow, right side, and pass through the corner. Work it back around. Rankin with the basketball, left elbow. She'll dribble across to the right elbow. She's going to dribble inside the paint. Going to be a foul called. Michaela Moran going to reach in there, pick up the foul. And then she's going to put number 45, Ambria Rankin, on the foul line. 5'8" senior, Ambria Rankin. That's the second foul called in the ball game on Michaela Moran. First shot up and rimmed around, fell off, wouldn't go for Rankin. She'll get one more. It's a 42-11 contest. We're in the third quarter. We're at Newcastle High School. Shot on the way, got the second one. Good for Rankin. It's a 42-12 contest. Hamilton Heights going to dribble across the timeline. Number 3, Jillian Oswald. They'll work her right side to Bailey Runner. Out top, they'll move it to Michaela Moran. Back down low, they'll get it to number 20. And Wiley gets the bucket. Lauren Wiley gets the 2. And a pretty good pass from Michaela Moran. 44-12. They'll work it down right side with the basketball. Constance Prater picked up her dribble. She'll work it left side with the basketball now is Jenna Liss. Now it's going to be a shot, three-point land. Wouldn't go. Shot taken by Ambria Rankin. Rebound secured by Dissett. She'll dish off to Bailey Runner. She'll work it in the front court to Jillian Oswald. They'll work it into Moran, and they'll kick it back out. Driving the paint right there in the paint. Wouldn't go. Shot was taken by Peyton Dissett. Rimmed out, going back the other direction. 3:10 left here in the third quarter, 44-12. Crossing the timeline with the basketball. Out top is Constance Prater. Inside the arc, she'll take a floater, wouldn't go. About a 14-footer. Rimmed out, finally secured on the board by Bailey Runner. She'll take to the front court. She'll kick it off right there in the paint. She'll get it to Lauren Wiley. Her shot wouldn't go off the glass, short off the glass. Going back the other direction, 13, Elena Jones. Tipped away and a steal. Steal in the front court by Bailey Runner. She'll try to go coast to coast. Reach in. Going to be a foul called. Constance Prater. Probably not a bad foul. Constance Prater. That was going to count. It was a mild foul. It's across the wrist. Bailey Runner going to shoot a couple. We're going to see 3 checked in here in just a moment for Muncie Burris Lady Owls. So 2 shots awarded to Bailey Runner. 88% free throw shooter. Got the first one. Back in the ball game, we're going to see number 20, Emily Adamowicz. Actually, they're going to call a timeout. We'll get to that in a moment. It's going to be a full 60-second timeout called right here 45-12. 2:40 left here in the third quarter. We're going to see the Hamilton Heights cheerleaders out on the floor. Impress the crowd. And we'll mention, this game is also in part being brought to you by AudioSportsOnline.net. Online radio, online video, your live sports broadcast home. Also listen to rebroadcasts on demand. You can listen to or provide your own. Allow others to hear the athletic events in which you choose to cover. That could be youth sports. It could be middle school sports. We have done middle school football. And we'll also mention high school sports like you're listening to tonight from Newcastle High School, Hamilton Heights, in Muncie Burris. Game 1. Game 2 going to be Newcastle and Jay County. Put Me in Sports will not cover the second ball game. And we'll also mention you can go to AudioSportsOnline.net, or you can go to the Put Me in Sports webpage, top of the page, and click on ASO and learn a whole lot more about broadcasting. At the foul line, Bailey Runner, three-point play, good. She'll be brought in from the backcourt, brought in by DeKayla Elliott. She'll toss it in to Adamowicz. Crossing the timeline, right side with the basketball, number 2, Hannah Hauser in the ball game. Chipped away, stolen. Stolen by Bailey Runner. She'll try to go off the glass again. Might have been a bump there, no call. She couldn't get the shot to go. The bump probably, anyway, but it didn't happen. So they're going to bring the ball in from the backcourt. Let's say his last touch. He got the out of bounds. Last touch by Hamilton Heights. They give it back to Muncie Burris. Crossing the timeline, Adamowicz. Adamowicz going to bounce it right side. Number 2, Hannah Hauser. Back out top. Adamowicz moves it left side, well behind the arc. Back to Adamowicz out top, near the top of the circle. Working it back around, guarding the basketball right there is Jillian Oswald. She'll pick up her dribble, does Adamowicz. She'll pass it left side near the center line. That's number 15, Jenna Liss. Stationary dribble. She'll work her right side to Adamowicz, back to Jenna. Top of the circle, she'll take a shot, rimmed out, short, wouldn't go. Fighting for the board, Michaela Moran, the tallest gal on the floor. You can tell by how that rebound happened. So we'll go back to the other direction, crossing the timeline. 46-12. Working it out top of the basketball. Left elbow, I should say right elbow extended. Shot wouldn't go for Bailey Runner. Rimmed out from three-point land, back the other direction. Lost the handle. Kayla Elliott, ball's loose. Chasing it down the front court now. Hamilton Heights, Jillian Oswald. Should go baseline. They're not going to allow the shot. There's a bump there. They'll call a foul, but no foul shots will be awarded. It's going to be a common foul on the floor. They're going to bring the ball in left of the bucket. Hamilton Heights on the baseline, going to be inbound. The trigger lady going to be number 5, Bailey Runner. She'll look to get it in. She'll go right side corner. She'll get it to Jillian. She'll go baseline. Dish it off down low. Shot wouldn't go. That was Bailey Runner. Tipped away from the backside and chasing it down before it got across the timeline was Bailey Runner. They get the ball again. They'll try it in the front court. Number 3, Jillian Oswald, back to Michaela. To the corner. 3-point shot on the way. Rimmed around. That was Peyton Bissett. Thought it was going to fall back through on the carom. Rebound coming back the other direction with the basketball, Constance Prater. Inside a minute, 54 seconds left. Third quarter long. 3-point shot by Prater wouldn't go. Rebound secured by Peyton Bissett. She'll dish it off across the timeline at a walk pace. Number 3, Jillian Oswald. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. 46-12. Hamilton Heights in front. Out top of the basketball, they'll move it right side. Toward the Bailey Runner. Now back out top. They'll give it to Jillian. She'll work it left side to Bissett. Back to Jillian. In the center circle, she stands. She'll work it left side now to Peyton Bissett. 20 seconds left on the third quarter clock. Bounce pass out top and center circle. Now back right side. They'll move it to Bailey Runner. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Moving the basketball. 7 seconds. Jillian Oswald. They'll approach right side. They'll work it in. Bailey Runner. She'll go near the paint. Shot would go. They didn't really get a shot off. But they consumed some time. But they were looking for the last shot. Didn't get it. Ball goes out of bounds at the end of 3 quarters. 46-12. Hamilton Heights in front. And we'll also remind you, Indiana Sports Talk. Indiana Sports Talk with Scoreboard updates every 15 minutes. That's Bob Level. Bob Level is the host. Bob Level used to be a girls basketball coach. He also used to be an athletic director. Quite a gentleman. And I got to meet Bob Level in Terre Haute back when Hamilton Heights girls basketball played at Terre Haute in the final game versus Mount Vernon. We'll also mention, if you want to check out Indiana Sports Talk, that's Friday and Saturday nights. Bob Level been doing the show since 1994. Friday and Saturday nights, 9:30 to midnight. You can find him at 107.5 here locally, Indianapolis. That's FM. They'll talk about high school, college, sports, coach interviews. You'll be amazed. He's on Network Indiana Radio. More than 65 statewide affiliates. And you can find him at www.networkindiana.com/affiliates to find your closest outlet for great reception. Ball's in the front court. Hamilton Heights with the dribble. Little left side off the glass, got the bucket. 24, that's Chloe Henderson. Chloe Henderson back in the ball game. 5'9" junior, puts it off the glass. 48-12. Left side just inside the paint to Kayla. Cross-court skip pass. Shot in the air, wouldn't go. Shot taken by Jenna Lifts. To Kayla Elliott trying to save the basketball. Tips it away in the front court now. That was number 32, Haley Champion. Couldn't hold it back to the other direction. To Kayla Elliott, wouldn't go outside the paint. About a 14-footer. Caroms off, rebound secured by Hamilton Heights. Credit for board number 30, Lexi Hayden. Lexi Hayden is a 5'10" junior working for Hamilton Heights, working it near the corner. On the dribble with the basketball, number 10, Shanna Moffitt. She'll dish it back, 32, that's Haley Champion, back to Moffitt. And Shanna Moffitt going to dribble it and going to give it off right there. Chloe Henderson going to give the ball up. Shanna Moffitt, elbow right side. Free throw line to kick the ball back around. They'll go to the corner. Working the right side in the hands of 34, Sydney Runyon. Sydney Runyon, a 5'11" freshman. I do know Sydney Runyon's father. What a gentleman. He's 6'5", so Sydney might get a couple more inches on her eyes. We don't know. We'll find out. So she's going to bring the ball in on the baseline in the front court. I should have in the front court on the side court. She brings the ball into Chloe Henderson. Chloe Henderson working at right side with the basketball is Shanna Moffitt. Shanna Moffitt, a 5'5" junior. She's a ball handler. She'll work it down low. She'll dish it off right there. 32, Haley Champion. They're going to call a jump ball. Tie-up involved right there. Alternate possession arrow going to give the ball back to Muncie Burris. So Zen Small will write turnover in the book for Hamilton Heights. Left of the bucket, they're going to roll the ball in. They're working it right there across the timeline with the basketball. And they'll move it left side behind the arc. That's number 13, Elena Jones. Back out top, Constance Prater. Left side, though, traveling violation. Took a step, didn't release the ball. They're going to give the ball back to Hamilton Heights. 6:08 on the game clock, 48-12. Ball brought in, Chloe Henderson on the dribble. She's across the timeline. Being worked right there by number 3, Constance Prater. She'll dribble, pass it right side, Shanna Moffitt. They'll work it back in, moves the basketball, ball's loose. Lost the handle and get it up in front. To Kayla Elliott with the basketball. She'll dish it right side. They'll reset the offense with number 3, Constance Prater. Prater, they're going to dribble it down. Might have been a kick, no call. The ball carries back to Elliott. So they'll go just inside the arc. 2-point shot wouldn't go. Shot taken by 13, Elena Jones. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by Muncie Burris. Hamilton Heights going to bring it 84 feet. They bring it in. Ball's in the hands. Chloe Henderson. She'll dish off, point guard. Number 10, Shanna Moffitt. Shanna Moffitt on the dribble out top. Working to the left side with the basketball on the dribble. They go hard to the hoop. Off the rim wouldn't go. Chloe Henderson just off the mark on the layup. Rimmed out, wouldn't go. So they'll bring the ball back in. It's going to belong to Muncie Burris. Muncie Burris going to check in the ball game. Number 30, Katie White. Katie White is a 5'8" senior. And then back in the ball game is number 45 for Muncie Burris, Ambria Rankin. Crossing the timeline, Constance Prater. Left side with the basketball, should say right side with the basketball, 13, Elena Jones. Stepping in, getting a steal, Shanna Moffitt comes up with the basketball. She's in the front court now. She'll dish off. Chloe Henderson behind the back dribble. She'll bring it back out top. She'll get it back to Shannon Moffitt. She'll dribble in. She'll dish off. Try to get to it. She made Lexi Hayden. Ball finally popped loose. Going to be intercepted and back the other direction with the basketball. Number 3, Constance Prater. Out top, they're working left side. Right elbow extended, three-point shot. Wouldn't go for Muncie Burris. That was J.C. Johnson, 5'1", sophomore. Wouldn't go. She wears number 5. In the front court of the basketball, Chloe Henderson. 4:27 on the game clock. 48-12. Going to be a reach in, no foul call. He goes to the backcourt. It's tipped. It's available to be retrieved. So they'll bring the ball back across the timeline. Shanna Moffitt on the dribble. Behind the back, and she's going to be fouled from behind. Shanna Moffitt going to lose a shoe right there. She's got some low tops. She's forgiven for a shoe coming off if they're low tops. But I still don't understand how a high top could come off the foot of a man or a woman or a boy or a girl. But anyway, you tighten your shoes up, you play good. So we go left of the bucket. It's going to be Hamilton Heights possession. Going to be brought in by number 30, Lexi Hayden. She's looking to bring it in. Ball overhead. Works it into Shanna Moffitt. She'll kick it back out top. Basketball in the hands of 24, Chloe Henderson. She'll dribble. She'll bring it back right side. Behind the arc. She'll pass, and it'll be tipped around. It'll be a foul called. Constance Prater. Prater reaching in, trying to intercept that basketball, trying to keep Shanna Moffitt from making the reception. They call the foul. Number 4 right there. We'll double check. But that's 4th foul on number 3, Constance Prater. In the front court with the basketball, Chloe Henderson. She'll move it left side behind the arc, Shanna Moffitt. She'll dribble in. Elbow right side. She'll go near the paint. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Muncie Burris. Going to be a timeout called. 30-second timeout called. They'll take a breather, checking in the ball game during this timeout for Muncie Burris. We're going to see a couple of starters back in the game. That's number 35, DeKayla Elliott. Also number 20, Emily Adamowicz. She's back in the ball game. 30-second timeout. And I will mention again, the winner of this contest will play on Monday, 7:30 start time. Just one game on Monday, February the 4th. And I think I'm remembering that the Super Bowl's tomorrow. And I think that's going to be Tom Brady and Drew Brees. No, wait a minute. They said the Rams won that game. But anyway, they're going to inbound the basketball. Left of the bucket can be brought in right there by Hamilton Heights. Number 30, Lexi Hayden. Looking hard to get it in. Barely did, but it's stolen. She had to hurry to get the ball in. 5-second call closely could have been called there. They're working bounce pass right side. Moving the basketball, number 15, Jenna Liss. Out there, they're working to DeKayla Elliott in the paint. She'll take a shot, wouldn't go. Rebound caroms off. It's picked up on the rebound by Chloe Henderson. She'll cross the timeline at a jog pace. Working against her is number 3, Constance Prater. 3:20 left here in the fourth quarter. They're working down low. Chloe Henderson works it in. Shot wouldn't go. 32, Haley Champion. Fighting for the board. It's picked up going the other direction. Is DeKayla Elliott for Muncie Burris. They're working down low. They finally tap the ball down low, and it's intercepted. It's picked up by Hamilton Heights. Ball's in the hands, crossing the timeline. Chloe Henderson. Going to be a double team. Going to be a reach around. Trying to go back behind his back. There was a defender there, and that was Constance Prater. It wouldn't go. Her shot wouldn't go, but the rebound put back is good by 15, Jenna Liss. 48-14. Hamilton Heights with the basketball. 2:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Crossing the timeline with the basketball, Shanna Moffitt. Short behind the arc on a pass. Shot wouldn't go. Chloe Henderson rimmed off three-point land. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Owls. It's going to belong to Hamilton Heights in their own front court. 2:29 left. 48-14. It's going to be inbound near the center court. It's going to be inbound by Hamilton Heights. They'll bring it in low. Near the elbow extended. Picked up by Chloe Henderson. She'll work it back out top. She'll get it to Shanna Moffitt. Triple threat for Shannon. She'll dribble right. Working against Adamowicz. She'll bring the ball back out. Going to have her pocket pick from behind, going back the other direction. Going to be a pass. Going to go out of bounds. Going to belong to Hamilton Heights. The steal was good. It was made by number 45, Ambria Rankin. Back the other direction. They toss the ball away. Gives the ball back to Hamilton Heights. They'll bring it 84 feet. 2:08 left. Fourth quarter, 48-14. Hamilton Heights in front. In the front court, Chloe Henderson. They'll work it down low. Lost the handle, found it, put it back up and in. Credit the bucket, Hamilton Heights 32. Haley Champion. Haley Champion gets the bucket. Going to cross the timeline. Constance Prater. She'll work her right side to Rankin. Cross-court skip pass. They'll get it to Liss. Now down low to DeKayla Elliott. Went up for the shot. She got fouled. She'll shoot twice. So the foul's going to be whistled. Hamilton Heights picks up the foul. They're going to whistle this foul. 34, Sydney Runyon. 5'11 freshman. She has one in the ball game. She foul number 3. First shot off the rim, short, wouldn't go. To Kayla Elliott. She gets some encouragement right there on the lane. A couple of teammates. Rankin going to take a breather. She gets a medium 5 from Coach Harmon right there. Also, number 3 going to exit the ball game. That's Constance Prater. She's played well. Coach gives her a medium 5 also. Short off the rim, wouldn't go. Elliott going back the other direction off to the board. Chloe Henderson, she'll work at left side. Now crossing the timeline on the dribble. Here's Shanna Moffitt. Works the left side to Henderson. On right side, Lexi Hayden. Down low, off the glass, got the bucket. Credit the shot, Haley Champion. 52-14. In the front court with the basketball. 15, Jenna Liss. She'll work at left side with the basketball, number 20. That's Emily Adamowicz. Ball's loose. Ball's in the back court. Adamowicz going to chase it down. She'll come up with it. She'll pass it to the front court. DeKayla Elliott off the glass. I think they're going to count that bucket. It went. I'm pretty sure he will. Yep, he did. So he counts the bucket, and she'll try for the three-point play. Number 35, DeKayla Elliott. She averages 18.1 a game. She shot over 100 free throws on the season. She's shooting 67% entering this ball game. And as mentioned, she rebounds at a clip of 11.4 a game. Rims off, wouldn't get the three-point play. Elliott, a good ball player. 5'10 senior. They're working back across the timeline. They're working out the free throw line. Works it left side. Works it back from the corner baseline. 2-point shot going to be the call. It's good. Credit the bucket, 34, Sydney Runyon. I believe that was a 2-point land. Just barely. 54-16. They'll inbound the basketball. Brought into Elena Jones. Back to Adamowicz, crossing the timeline. She'll bounce pass right side. On the dribble is number 5, J.C. Johnson, back in the ball game. They'll go around the perimeter. Liss. Now Liss will take a 3-point shot. Left elbow extended. Wouldn't go. It's going to bounce hard. It's going to get the wire apparatus holding the goal still. And then they'll go back the other direction. They call that out of bounds. 30 seconds left. 54-16. They're working left side behind the arc. Out top, they'll move it around. Shanna Moffitt to the corner. Chloe Henderson on the dribble. Behind the arc, she's being closely guarded right there. J.C. Johnson. They'll work her right side. Shanna Moffitt on the dribble. She'll cross court right there to Chloe Henderson. 7 seconds left. Fourth quarter. They're working left side with the basketball. That's Chloe Henderson. She'll get it to Moffitt. And Shanna Moffitt will be dribbling the basketball at the completion of 32 minutes. We'll mention the final score here tonight. 6 o'clock start time. Hamilton Heights 54. Muncie Burris 16. We thank you for listening. We hope you'll join us tomorrow, I should say Monday evening, 7:30 start time for the tip. We'll try to start a pregame about 10 minutes after 7 for Monday's ball game. It'll be Hamilton Heights, 14-10 on the season. They'll go against either Newcastle or Jay County. That game will happen on Monday. I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl. We do enjoy working with Jim Wofford at Hamilton County TV. He's most hospitable, and I couldn't speak higher for him. Thank you very much for listening. My wife back home, she's listening to Put Me in Sports. That's Paula with him. We thank you for listening, and we'll mention, no matter if you're home or away, if you're teaching or learning, you've always got to keep the fire burning.